Oh, I'm live. Hey, I'm live. Hello. Hello, everybody. I don't really plan much for this show, really. I've just seen the CW trailers. I've just seen all the CW trailers. I've just sort of been catching up with the Comic Con stuff. So I sat through the whole of the CW. 19 minutes it was. They had. We're getting Alfred Pennyworth, the TV series, which is sort of interesting. I don't know why they're doing a TV series about Batman's butler when he was a secret agent and all this. Oh, well, it should be interesting. Hello, Tech fan. How are you, bud? I'm good. Osman, good to see you, bud. I hope you both had a great week. How you, Pete? Have you been watching Discovery yet? I have to ask that. Yeah, I've just watched all CW trailers. There were no legend. There weren't really any trailer for Legends actually. Flash, Supergirl. Okay, STD sucks. It does sound bad that though, doesn't it? STD. Maybe it's a British thing. I don't know, but STD. I mean, who thought of that? Paid somebody millions of pounds for that. To think of that name, STDs. Now we've got Star Trek. We've got STP now, haven't we? Star Trek Picard. So yeah, it's open chat tonight, guys. Whatever you want to talk about, science fiction wise. I did review War of the Worlds. I still don't know where to categorize that. Yeah, Picard does look good, Osman. I'm quite excited for it. I just think this could end up saving Star Trek, which I hope it does. We're not getting it till next year. Trek fan, I wonder if STP will give you better gas mileage. Well, I hope so. STP doesn't sound like a gas company, doesn't it? All right, John. Good save from man. How are you? Hope you've had it. I hope your holiday went well. Osman, Data and 7 of 9. I know. I'm a bit worried about Data. I'm hoping they haven't shoved him in a cupboard for 20 years. Oh, sorry, B4. Well, we don't know, do we? Do you know what I mean? I mean, having Data shoved in a cupboard for 20 years, switching him off. They've used that CGI face footage, haven't they, to sort of cover, redo him and his voice, which is going to be interesting. Pete, Martin is my guinea pig of STPs. Okay, I'll watch it. I've got a good feeling, Pete, about STP. I have a really good feeling. Osman must be flashbacks with Data. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I'm glad you had a good holiday, John. Be good to catch up. Sorry about yesterday. I couldn't get out. Honestly, I never. It was a complete disaster. I couldn't get trains anywhere. Nothing. Really annoying. But I will make up for it. So don't worry. We will make up. Jump Trek fan. It can't be. It can't be that he would have been blown to bits. Well, he did in Nemesis, but then didn't he download himself in as B4? I think it's holograph program. It could be. Pete is probably B4. Well, I don't know because do you remember them? I daren't say it, but do you remember them awful Star Trek movies that got made? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really a fan of them. I didn't mind the first one. I didn't like the ship. I didn't like the bridge. I thought them three were great as the cast, Zachary Quinto. But there was a graphic novel released called Countdown. And it was the prequel to the first film about how Spock, the Hope supernova, and the Romulans, all that, how he ended up crossing timelines or whatever into parallel, So that's what a lot of that covered. And apparently, Data was captain of the Enterprise. Picard was an admiral. And so I assume he's using a modified B-Force body. I don't know. But you can't class the book universe. That's separate canon, isn't it? Trek fan 68. I think it's a holograph program. Probably for. Oh, but could be a data trans. Oh God. Maybe he's like Alexa. You know, like, oh no. What if it's the ship's computer and they're talking to him? You know, and his consciousness is in like the ship's computer. You go, data, warp speed, you know, and he's a computer. They better not do that. I just can't just bring Data back. I like Data. You know, I think he's a great character. Peter, nice one, us. Right, yeah, no, I agree, Pete. That's where me and you have got 100% in common. After Star Trek Into Darkness, I didn't bother. And Beyond bored me. I didn't even go to the cinema to see Beyond. I watched it online. Honestly. Hello, Casus. How are you? Can I say that? Kasut Tazard Raw. Hey, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. This is good. John put STP looked good and the space battle. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'm looking really forward to STP. I was quite impressed. I don't think we're getting Discovery this year. You know, they haven't started filming yet. Because that should be out later this year, shouldn't it? Just before Christmas. I don't think we're getting it till next year. I don't know what's going on there. Because I'm okay. Yep, yeah, no, I think we're all good on here. You know, we did start talking about the CW universe, but we're on to Star Trek again. Yeah. So we're not. I don't think a lot of us were impressed with the last three major films. I want. Love life. Hey Martin, how's it going, brother? I just made it for the chat. Good to see you, man. You look good in the sheds. Oh yeah, cheers, buddy. Thanks. I thought it had that thing of cool. Only joking. I will say, I don't, when I film in front of video, it don't bother me. So I've done radio, nobody can see me. But when I'm doing live streams, you're live. It's the first like 10 minutes, you know, and then I'll just take them off. Pete, STD. Oh, come on, give it a chance. We're into third season now. Normally, third season. Hey, if it gets cancelled in third season, you know what's going to happen. Could Star Trek Discovery, I'm going to say it, could it have been a classic? You know, could be sat here a year from now. Could Star Trek Discovery, could it have been a classic? You know, Trek fan, Picard's is supposed to be out before Discovery. Yeah, I think that's why they're doing it, innit? You know, I'm interested in that lower decks, which is coming. Looks sort of interesting, you know. Pete, been watching a fascinating film called Deadly Spell with Fred Bremo Ward and David Warner, set in a world where magic in the 1940s about a private eye. Oh, it sounds good, that. What's it? Film called Cast a Deadly Spell. You mentioned in your comic that there's going to be a remake of War of the Worlds. Can you tell me a little more about that? Yeah, there's two remakes, actually. And I found out the second one this week. There's a British and Canadian BBC and some Canadian company that's doing it. Hello, Jason Mitchell. Hang on. Stop alcohol, ban abortion, ban. No, I'm not reading that. Yeah, Jason Mitchell. Stop alcohol. Right. Okay. Right. You've got. Yep. Fair enough. Not in this universe. STD type. All right. Sorry. Anyway, they're getting on to. We're getting on to what is it? War of the Worlds. The thing is, with War of the Worlds, it's there's two versions coming out, you know, of War of the Worlds. Now, there's an American version, There's an American version, and that's coming out. That's coming out soon. Now, the British version, we were meant to have at Christmas, and it's set during just before the First World War, so it's not quite Victorian time. I think that's so there's like probably some war scenes in it. But there's an American version TV series coming. Find out. I think it's by not. I don't know if it's by CBS. Therefore, it's an 8-part series. But the BBC one is 6-part. They filmed it. The BBC one has been made. It's filmed. It's in post production, from what I've read, and the whole thing is in post production. So what I'm trying to say is that it should have been out of Christmas, but there's been some delays. But we're getting it. I've got a feeling we're going to be seeing it near Christmas, or possibly over. I can't see him showing it over summer, over at Bank Holiday. It's going to be in the Christmas lineup, I think. But it looks like we're going to get 2 versions. There's an American one. I don't know much about that, but I think they filmed that as well. But they're both coming out this year. The BBC one's about 6 months over. It should have been, apparently, it was in the Christmas lineup, but never happened. Instead, we got that god awful episode of Doctor Who. But the BBC one is set just after the Victorian times, which is going to be sort of interesting, you know? So that's it. Hello, Jane. How are you? Oh, you've had a good week. So that's what I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I've just blocked Jason now, so he's got a troll. I ain't got time for people like that. Just ignore him, everybody. You know. So hang on. So that's all I know about War of the Worlds. That's it. There is a clip of the BBC series out there. There is a clip of the BBC series out there, but it's how do you say it? We see one of the walkers, and the walker's dish shapes on top with 3 legs. It's like a flying saucer with 3 legs. I wasn't particularly impressed with the walker, but I'm gonna say I'm hoping to get it right. Personally, I would like to see an animated movie of the Jeff Wayne one with the music. You know. So that's what I would like to see. Do you know what I mean? I really would like to see that. So yeah, I'm trying now, John. Is he still on here? Yeah, we got a troll, guys. Oh well, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've done it. Right, I've hidden these messages, guys. I've so view deleted. So it should be out now. Right, sorry about that. Man, love life, man. What a troll, Jason mentions. I know he's a twat, so there's no point. Osman, Jason, kill. Trek fan, block this guy. I've just tried now. I've hidden him. So yeah, I've done it. Right. Love you, man, about this tonight. Jason mentioned, don't just ignore him, Jen. Honestly, don't give these people attention. If you give them attention, they start responding. It's not worth it. I ain't got time for bigots and racists. I really am. Yeah, because yeah, thank you. Hurrah. Silly troll. Thank you for blocking. Well, I've not blocked anybody before on YouTube, so he's the first one. I've been doing this 3 years, and I've only had 2 trolls since I started. And I did I just deleted them. I don't get. First time I got upset about it. Now I don't bother. Just don't give them time type of day. You know. That's why I keep a lot of politics to myself, guys. But I don't have time for people coming out with stuff like that. You know what I mean? So no. I know, Casote. Yeah, I know. I agree. Thank you. Honestly, so it's my first one I've blocked live actually. if it's, I'd press the button where it said hide his comment, and I've done that, so it's best. No, I don't like Pete. I don't have time for Pete. Honestly, I'm like you, mate. I just don't have time for it. Thank you, love life. No, honestly, guys, you know, I do this because I'm like you. We get into the nuances of science fiction, you know, of the stuff that public mainstream don't really jump into, you know. Uh, we ain't got time for that. No, no. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support. Appreciate it. Love live. Thanks, Bucket Martin. God, it was. I know. That's what I thought. Check fan notes. Not science fiction. Next Netflix cancelled. Oh, has that been cancelled? I've uh, Designated Survivor's an interesting one because I have seen up to season 2. You know, I got into the first season, you know, with the conspiracy with them right wingers that wanted to take over America. And they thought they could use him as a puppet president. I got in some third season, but I've not seen the end of it. I didn't know it got cancelled. But it were like 20 episodes per season, wasn't it? I sort of got into it. And they were released them each week on Netflix. So, you know, I sort of got rid of that. So I sort of got rid of it. But I'm watching that. I'm going to start watching that new one on Amazon tonight. You know about them superheroes, The Boy. Is it called The Boys? So I'm going to start on that tonight. You know, I'm 3 episodes in on the last series of Killjoys. I've got to finish that off. I know. Hang on, right? Let me catch up. We ain't got time. No, I agree. I totally agree. I agree. Every guys, he's gone. So you know, love that. Right, hang on. I know it's not science. I ain't got nobody time for that. No, I agree, Osman. Totally. What was Designated Survivor? It's well, I didn't know this in America. When they have cabinet meetings, they keep one member back. He never goes, apparently. I don't know if this is official, but he never goes to cabinet. So if, say, the entire cabinet was assassinated or Congress, I don't know, he becomes the president. He's like held back. They call him the designated survivor. So when they have these big meetings, they always keep one back just so somebody can run government if all happened. And Kiefer Sutherland, he's the housing minister. And somebody, this secret organization, got this vision for America, blow up Congress, and all senators and president and everybody gets destroyed in this building. And there's a big cover up about it. It's people in government. And that's it. He becomes president. That's it. But there's some people that are trying to get rid of him. They're not taking him because they've got to rebuild the government, and it's about that and this conspiracy. But by end of first season into the second, that sort of gets resolved, and then there's there's other stuff going on. But he ends up being a really good president. You know, he don't play like by the rules. You know these because they have to reset it all. No, like it's quite political. It's not a bad series. It's well, I don't want to give it spoilers away, but yeah, give it a go. It sort of slowed down for me at second season, and I never sort of jumped with it. But I would class it in a sort of way as science fiction, really. It could go into that realm at the bottom of it, you know. So, yeah, I think you've got a good point there. You know, I've not seen Stranger Things Love Life. I have not watched it yet. It's another thing on the list. I've got so much to get through. The best sci-fi, Osman, best sci-fi movie of all time. Oh God, that's a difficult one. My favorite movie of all time is Kelly's Heroes. Best sci-fi. I don't want to say 2001. It's too predictable. Best sci-fi movie. I'd say it's definitely a John Escape from New York, I think, and Logan's Run. I've got a thing for Logan's Run. Logan's Run. I don't know. I just think Logan's Run's a masterpiece of a film. It's crazy. It's, you know, I just absolutely adore it. So, uh, what guys? What's your favorite sci-fi movies? Uh, I thought first season was really good. I love Strange. I've not seen it yet. Is that Designated Survivor? Really, Pete? I think it's getting deep. Indeed, I thought this one was about something, but 2 and 3 feel like they're just keeping it going. Yes, it's called The Boys. I've not seen it yet. I'm gonna give it a go tonight. Each of their own. I suppose I think it's grown. The characters are getting more interesting. All right. Uh, Jane, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, great movie. I did like the TV series Once Upon a Time. Trek fan, I didn't care for all the language season 3. Love Life a Little is okay, but they went over. Right, I think Stranger Things was better with focus on the smaller group. The Russian angle is pretty absurd. And it's set in the 80s or something. Something to do with these kids getting some government installations, something in there, and it's like weird stuff happening. Is it like Erie, Indiana? Is it on that level? I know because they've all become big stars out of this thing. Pete, Pete, I think Stranger Things is better focused on the smaller group. The Russian angle is pretty absurd. Then again, this is from man who still watch Walking Dead and further walking. I sort of dropped out of Walking Dead after about season 3. I don't know, just sort of I don't lost sort of interest in it. I'm not knocking it; it's bloody good, but just moved on. I don't know why. Just somewhere I switched off. But I will jump back into it because I've heard obviously it's you know. Yeah, I didn't like them with too much cussing. I guess they're trying to appeal to the young audience. But Stranger Things is enjoyable, but it feels like they're prolonging it for financial. Yeah, they do that though, Pete. You know, with certain stuff, you might get 1 or 2 seasons absolutely marvelous, and then they keep prolonging it. Uh, what did Trek fan? What did all you guys think of the movie? Oh, I love Space Cowboys. Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland. Fantastic film. I love the ending. It were good, wasn't it? Last Starfighter, definitely one of the best science fiction films ever made. Yeah, I just don't think you could remake Last Starfighter. Not like that. Have you heard the music? The soundtrack's incredible to Last Starfighter. There was rumored to be a television series, wasn't there? Uh, Love Life. There was this really great movie with Walter Pigeon in 1950 with an alien race called the Krill. We can't say that. Love Life, not that film. You mean the thing that Star Trek was based on? Because it was. It was they could. I just hope they never remake that, my friend. You know, if they remake that, it will be so annoying. You know what I mean? The Forbidden Planet, one of the greatest science fiction movies. Day the Earth Stood Still is one of my all-time favorites. I think it's so simple and so brilliant. You know, but Forbidden Planet, it was just so beyond its. You know, the first film to use electronic music as well was synthesized at that time, fermions and all that. Osman, I'm up in the original. Oh God, yeah, and the remake was semi okay, wasn't it? But it wasn't the first. Michael Rennie he had that presence though, didn't he, Michael Rennie? The Osman. In my opinion, time for the original. Oh yeah, definitely. Jane, I prefer Mayhawk as the female for. I well, I know a lot of people been kicking off on the Jane about this new 4, aren't there? Jane Foster. I'm not a big fan of Natalie Portman. Honestly, I'm not. I did buy the Lady 4 graphic novel. It was quite good. But he's gone back to being Ford again, so and she's something else now. So I ain't really kept up to date with Lady 4. I'm just getting a bit fed up of all this getting rammed down our throats, you know. Pete, for Love Life, thanks, Pete. Yeah, it's that I love that movie. It has to be one of my favourite movies of all time. Yeah. Forbidden Planet's class, man. Classic. Another, yeah, no, good. No, I agree, Peter. It's another good one. I just can't stop watching it because I need to know what happens. you know, same for me. I watched Doom Patrol and I couldn't turn it off. You know what I mean? I've got more into 10, 12 episode seasons now. I find it hard work sitting through 22 episodes. Not like I used to do. You know, but I think 13 is just about right. I just can't. I like to say my Peter right. Last Starfight. Oh God, yeah, it does. Peter's classic soundtrack, isn't it? Yeah, Osman. Apparently, we're going to be making a TV series, but I don't know if that happened. Love Life. That's going to be a tough act to follow. Yeah, I just think. Yeah, Last Starfight is so balanced, isn't it? Perfectly. Do you know what I mean? I connect that to Buckaroo Banzai is one of my all-time favorite movies as well. I don't know if you've seen Buckaroo Banzai. I think it's one of the greatest films ever made. I know it's totally insane, but have you seen the all-star casting that from Peter Weller to John Lithgow? John Lithgow is so funny in that, and the soundtrack's brilliant. Yeah, I noticed to remake the Last Starfighter. It's you know. They were going to do a sequel years ago, wasn't they? But it never happened. First film to use CGI as well, wasn't it, in space battles? Fantastic technology. We owe lots of that film, we really do. Peter, and agree the Last Starfight sequel will be ruined by the... Yeah, no, I agree, Pete, with that. I think it's like Back to the Future. I think there's certain things that needs to be off limits, you know? You know, because they did want there a couple of years ago, they wanted to remake Back to the Future. And luckily the director stepped in and said no. I just think there's certain things that should be left alone. If you're gonna do something, then it's got to be worthy of the first one. And I think Last Starfighter is something I would get very upset about because I'd be worried what they do with it. I'm not happy with the James Bond thing either. Too many movies are being ruined. No, they are. It's like franchise. I call it franchise killing. It's like, do you know what I mean? I mean, the Godzilla thing sort of worked out, hasn't it? But they're killing all other stuff that we've been following for years. Look, I know things have to adapt and change over time, but good God, don't take the core of it out. Have you seen what they've done with Terminator? Skynet doesn't exist anymore, nor does John Connor. I cringe every time they announce, yeah, don't say me, yeah, totally. No, I agree, Pete. On it, there's certain things it should just be left alone. That's what makes them great. Just some guy being in loft, plugging leaks. Come in, Jedi earlier on ITV. They put an over Darth Vader when he picks the Emperor. Love Life. The strange thing is Hollywood keeps on rebooting movies and TV shows because no one is doing anything original anymore. No, and I've noticed stuff like Netflix and Amazon are paying for all this new stuff because they've got the money to take the risk. I'm fed up of reboots, honestly, I am. Love Life. The strange things. Hang on, Tech Fan. Off on another non-sci-fi. What did y'all think of the Mr. Rogers trailer? Tom Hanks' birth choice. Still loved. I've not seen trailer, but a massive Tom Hanks fan. I like Tom Hanks. He wants to be in Star Trek, doesn't he? Such a fan. Peter Owen, shit, isn't it just some guy? Trek fan is Once Upon a Time we've got the cinema, Jane. Martin, have you seen The Boys on? I mean, no, Jane, I'm watching it tonight. Oh, Pete, man after my own heart, Buckaroo Banzai. Oh, Buckaroo's superb, isn't it? The film is just insane. Oh God, Osman, you're going back there. Daniel is oh God, what was the actor's name now? I've wanted Lou Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid. Enemy Mine, brilliant film based on that war film with the Japanese and the Americans on that island where they've got to survive together, aren't they? Love Life. Yeah, there's no way they could remake Back to the Future. Forget this. Yeah, I agree. Love Life. Just leave it. I'm still furious. Kasuta, I'm still furious of the most recent Indiana Jones film. Why? What have they done? Well, aren't they going to Atlantis in this one? And I know he's redoing it, isn't he? But he's going to Atlantis, isn't he? You know, in last one. I want to be honest. I wasn't that impressed with last one. I thought come on. I went to the cinema saying I thought it started off all right, and then it just went up at my language, but it went right up its own ass, didn't it? I mean that bit with Son of Indiana Jones swinging through the jungle. Come on, get with it. Trek fan, isn't the boys about superheroes who aren't always? Yeah, yep. What I've seen on trailer, yeah. It's like a realistic take on it in a world of sort. It's meant to be like in reality that we've got superheroes. You know, I do recommend Brightburn, guys. I really do. You know, you'd be on edge of your seat. And honestly, Brightburn is, Jane Trek. In my opinion, he's not the best movie by Tarantino. Oh well, he's meant to be doing the Star Trek movies, Tarantino, isn't he? No, they're not remaking it. We're all right. They're probably waiting for rights to go back, and then they'll get hold of it. No, I hope not. I think Back to the Future is one of them films like once a year you just want to sit down and watch them, and just because it's so funny isn't it, all the time. It's like Ghostbusters. I'm looking forward to this. How do you say? I'm looking forward to these new Ghostbusters made by Sun, and he's got the original cat, and I think Paul Rudd's a good choice for that. I don't know if you agree with that. I like Paul Rudd, and I think he could get into the spirit of what Ghostbusters is. I'm very protective over the original Ghostbusters movie. It's just, it's the humor in it. It's just incredible. And Bill Murray's like he just went off track with it. He's just one-liners, and do you know what I mean? There's just something special about that film. Last one was awful. Terrible CGI monkeys. I really hope Tarantino does not get Star Trek. I just can't see how he could do it justice. No, I think Star Trek should be with people. I think Tarantino needs to get off that. You know. Peter, violently Trek fan. Why say come? I've just finished the first series of Blake 7. It's the second series. Why say Callum Game? Sorry. I already stream. I'm sorry. I'm glad. It was great to see you back, mate. I hope you've had a great week. Right. I've just finished the first series of Blake 7. Is the second series better? I felt season 1 wasn't very climatic. Also added the actor of Travis. Season 2 is the best one. Honestly, because you come to Star 1. That's all I'm going to say. The whole thing. Season 2 is probably the best Blake 7 season out of all of it. And don't get me started on season 3. The final episode of season 3, you kick your telly in. And then season 4 is just cheesy. But season 2 is brilliant, and season 3 until the final episode. I won't give you no spoilers, but wait till you get to Star 1. That's what it's all about, Star 1. I love Blake 7. That's something I would like to see remade, but done properly. But enjoy season 2. Enjoy it. It is on YouTube as well. The whole 4 seasons are on YouTube. And good quality episodes. I'd like to see it on Blu-ray. Jade Tarantino said he wants to make Kill Bill 3. I'm not bothered about Kill Bill 3. I think first one were all right, but it were at that time they made them sort of movies, didn't they? They were all the same. But Uma Thurman's marvelous. Pete, I hope so, Jane, but I think he's retiring soon. Yeah, I've heard that as well, Pete. I don't know. Kill Bill were all right. I like the first one. Never really jumped into the second one. Track fan, have you all heard that Star Trek most of it is supposed to come back to cinema for its 40th anniversary? Yes, yeah, I have. It's been all over internet. I don't know if I could sit in cinema watching that again. I've got it on Blu-ray, and I can watch it anytime. I don't know. Somebody asked me if I wanted to go see Avengers Endgame again, and I said no. It's out in 2 weeks on Blu-ray. I've not found a decent copy of Endgame anywhere online. So I've not seen it since cinema. I've seen clips on YouTube, but I really need to see the whole Endgame film. Getting a digital copy this week when it comes out. Right. Jen, I heard he was just thinking about KB3. Well, he might do. He might do it. He might do it. I liked the vampire one he did. Just some guy been watching series Strange Things, Saturday nights like a cross between it and the Goonies mixed with a government experiment portals up, the kids going missing. It's good. I'm on season. I'm going to take a look at that. Just some guy. I'm going to take a look. Peter, the motion picture, well, Ponderous is. Yes, it is, Pete. It is. It's more Trek than Discovery. I mean, yeah. The thing is with motion picture, I'm actually a big fan of motion picture. My dad took me to see it when I was a kid. I was just so excited to see it back. After all reruns were seen on BBC. And when I went to see it, I know it drags on, but it's a very intelligent film. And what they did with the special effects in that was just incredible. I think the motion picture stands up there as one of the best films ever made. Probably get panned for that, but I think it's a fantastic film. I love the opening shot with the Kaitang Klingon cruisers. With the music coming in, and you get the full sort of effects with the cameras going under Klingon cruisers, which I think is like 11 minutes long with a soundtrack. I just think is brilliant. I really do like the motion picture. Honestly, it is Star Trek. That is Star Trek. It's truly at its best. Love Live Voice get stumbled upon it overnight. I'm nearly as hooked as I was on the Bates. Ooh. Yeah, I've got that on my list to go. Bates Motel. I did not forget what we said the other week. Just when I get there. I heard that Osman. Peter, no me, Martin bloody Have you all seen some of the deleted scenes on YouTube of Endgame? Yeah. I just want to watch the bloody film at home. I want to sit down, watch full immerse. I want to watch Infinity War and then just shove on Endgame and watch it, straight after. I want to watch Infinity War now, but I can't. I'm holding back until that comes out. And when that comes out, I'm going to watch it both together. 5 hours of it. Right. I heard that. So Osman, Peter, no me, Martin, bloody. Right, hang on. Just some guy. I love Bates Motel. Fantastic show. Freddie Highmore was brilliant in that. I bought Pete. I bought it later. I bought it the other day. Actually, I've not watched it yet. I picked it up in CEX actually. So I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of great reviews actually, so I'm quite surprised. I just some guy stumbled upon Stranger Things the other night. Just you'll like it. I'm doing around 2 episodes tonight. Interesting. I'm gonna give that a look. I've seen some reviews on it. Jane, Martin, make a petition for Jaws Revenge. No, Jane, no. Not Jaws the Revenge. Good God, I think I gave up after Jaws 10. I like the first. I felt the second one were all right. I went to the cinema to see the second one. Second one. I went to see the second one at cinema. So want the Jaws in 3D? My mate would say that Jaws in 3D. Right, hang on. Star Trek fan, talk about getting panned. I didn't mind Star Trek 5. I didn't mind it. It is an awful film, and you can tell Shatner directed that mess. But over years, I've sort of appreciated the film for what it is. Pete, Star Trek 5 is quite entertaining. The Osman, I watched Infinity War on YouTube movies. All right. Yeah, it's Endgame I want, Osman. Yeah, I've seen extended clips on there, what people have uploaded, but bad copies. And they say it in 4K. I want it to say it's spotless gleaming, like you know what I mean? Like, I'm there. Love Live, Osmo, 8, Jaws 6 braces. Love Life, got to run, Martin. Great chat. See you next time, brother. Have a great week. Yeah, have a great week, Love Life. Good to have you on, mate. Take care of yourself and speak soon. Why say Callum Games? Why is Dr. Smith a woman in Lost in Space reboot? And also, the robot looks like nothing like the original. I bought the DVD box set of the classic series, and I'm really enjoying the jokes and concept. Yeah, it is. I've got to admit, on the box set, there's another pilot episode. Why say Callum Games? And there's no Dr. Smith. I don't think I think there might be a robot, but there's no Dr. Smith, and it's quite bland. Seriously, it's quite bland. Dr. Smith is the magic in that program. If you got like a mix of stuff of the Robinsons and Will and the robot, you need the spark to put it up. The minute Dr. Smith were put in there, bang, you're onto a classic. I'd like Lost in Space, but I think after about 3 seasons, it starts doing your head in. But it's brilliant. I think the robot, the kid, and him just work magically for me. The rest of them are just all standard, boring characters. But them 3, and there is some, I don't know, adult humor in there with some liners. I love Dr. Smith. I did like the new one. I think they were trying to put a serious spin on it. You know, I thought the new one was quite good. And I like the concept of the robot being alien as well, which I sort of enjoyed. And I would have been surprised they've done it again. They've changed Dr. Smith around. And they shouldn't have done that. But she was good playing Dr. Smith. But are they doing a season 2? I know they've advertised the new one on Blu-ray. I'm not going to buy it. But is there a season 2? Lost in Space, new one. So I don't know, but I do like. Actually, the thing is with Dr. Smith in Lost in Space, in the first season, he's totally evil. In first 10, 12, and then suddenly comes this like insane character, you know, which is crazy. Osman, of course, in the theatre when it came out. Just some guy, Jaws 3 was bad enough. Animal was wasted in that hanging out shark's mouth. Oh, God, I know. Jaws 3. Didn't they do Jaws 4 as well? Trek fan, have you seen behind the scenes of Jaws stuff, Jet? No, I haven't, no. I've watched the extras on the Blu-ray. I've got a Jaws. Peter, because PC garbage, why say Callum Games? Why say Callum get? It's the equality thing, giving females male. Yeah, the show. You know, you can call me hypocritical. I did defend Doctor Who. I did. There was about 3 episodes that I thought were okay. For me, it was New Year's Day when I just finished with it. New Year's Day was so bad and ridiculous. It was funny, but it killed the Doctor Who for me. And I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to just watch the next series, to be honest. I think Doctor Who, it's time for it to be put away for a couple of years now. I do. I think it's time now. I think they should focus on bringing Blake 7 back and UFO and stuff like that now. But me and Doctor Who, well, I've not bought it. I will not buy that. I'm not buying it. Hang on. Quality thing, giving females a rose. Except if it's Dr. Smith in the new Lost Space comedy, it's John Hannett. Is Dr. Smith? No, she's Trek fan. She's quite malevolent. Yeah, she's got a personality. I mean, I did like the new Lost in Space, but it's made for today. You couldn't remake what they did in the 60s. You couldn't do it. but they have gender swapped the characters around in it. You know, do you know what I mean? So I, to be honest, I did enjoy the new one, and I spoke one that thought it was good. I thought the robot were good, and but it might have been good to give robots some personality or something. Dr. Smith is the new Lost in Space comedian. No, by no means. Anyone. Why see Callum Games? It's like putting Jason Statham in Jessica Fletcher's role in rolling Murder She Wrote. So yeah, total insanity. I don't know. I think she's killed more people than Jason Statham her in Murder She Wrote. You know, they reckon she were behind it all, you know, and she paid people to do it. It's just to hate that bloody program, Murder She Wrote. Who said there's no people in Star Wars Galaxy? Yes, I saw the Daily Woo video on Star Wars Galaxy. All right. Well, there was a lot of gigs and games, some other people really knocking it, Jen, saying it would have come. Maybe it's picked up, but it's opening week. It wasn't that impressive. I don't know if I'd waste some money to go to it though. You know, for that. To be honest, I don't know if I would. Uh, you know, Peter and hang on, agreed. Just some guy, Peter, just some I Peter, and you were wrong, Martin. You're right. Yeah, I did defend Doctor. I did. But that were like 30 years of loyalty to something I love passionately, you know, and then it took New Year's Day to knock me over the edge, Pete. It did. It was the New Year's episode. I mean, the Dalek in a farmyard rebuilding it, so it was just out of tractor parts. And a microwave saved everybody. I just don't get me started on it. It was just so ridiculous. But I will watch it. I will watch the next season, though. The Osman. Was the last season of Doctor Who any good film? No. Look, I ain't got a problem with the Doctor being a woman. I don't have a problem with that because they're doing it all everywhere now. You know, this thing they're doing. But the writing was absolutely terrible for the whole season. I mean, I don't know who thought the writing was awful, and the assistants, the assistants were just useless. I didn't mind Bradley Walsh; he's an established actor, but she's Jodie Whittaker's a really good actress. She is, but I don't think she should be doing that. I'm probably going to get shot down for this, but honestly, I wasn't too as the series went on, it got worse. But that's my opinion. But there were a few episodes that were quite decent. I'd say about 3 out of 13 episodes, and that's quite bad. And the New Year's one, they couldn't even be bothered. The writer said they couldn't be bothered writing a Christmas Day special, so they made this crap episode and shoved it on New Year's Day, and they shouldn't have done it. You know, I watched some David Tennant the other couple of nights ago when I got in, and I really enjoyed the Tennant episodes. Why is that so right? Yet the new one's so wrong. I mean, said it all. Jump up, Doctor Who, really. But I totally agree, John. It's just waste of time. I don't deny I did defend it because I thought give it a chance. Because my argument is with that Missy, she was marvelous. Missy was a fantastic character, and that was the master as a female. It works. I thought it might have worked with Doctor, but it don't. I think they need to get back to its roots. Trek Fan 68. I watched both the Night Stalker movies they made before the series, and in the first movies, there were 2 actors from 2 of the TO. Oh, right, really? Well, that's interesting. I remember Night Stalker movies. There were Richard Anderson from Barnet Man. He was that dude who lived in that underground city. Jen, Marty, what's the Daily World video of Star Wars? I will do, Jen. I'll check that out. Oh God, Al Lewis, classic. I love the Munsters. Grandpa, Trek fan, 68. Grandpa from the Munsters was in the second one. Uh, Pete, oh, here we go. You're like a lamb to the slaughter, Martin. I love who so much to besmirch myself. This thing's well, yeah. Well, I'm a feminist. What do you want me to say? Pete, Jodie Whittaker has a diploma from the William Shatner School of Hammy Acting. Trek fan 68. If you haven't seen the two Night Stalker movies, they are worth a watch. They're called The Night Stalker and The Night. Yes, I've said, yeah. You go, but I have got the Kolchak thing on DVD. I did see the new one. I heard the new one got pulled after 5 episodes, so I've not bothered with it. I won't be watching Game of Thrones either. The Osmond Capaldi was an awesome doctor, not to put down Baker. Oh, yeah, Capaldi, that's what I mean. It's funny how you end up watching Tennant Capaldi or anybody like that. So you're all right with it, but then when you get onto the new one, it's like the reboot. Something's missing in this new one, and it's not there, but it's in. I want a fan of Matt Smith, but he's more bloody Doctor Who, you know. There's so many companions as well. There's like 4 of them. Liked it when just the Doctor and somebody else, you know. Capaldi was the best for me. I love Capaldi. Very Pertwee. For me, had that Pertwee thing about him. I thought Capaldi was great. I mean, what an episode. That episode with Asylum when he threw that line in sand. And he kept going back into that hut. Brilliant. You're just not getting that anymore. The last Doctor Who's is very political, and I just don't think there's any need for it. Cold chat forever, definitely, Pete. Totally agree. No, yeah. Just Darren McGavin were great in that. The Ozman, the Rocking Doctor. Why is he Callan Gaines? What missing story of Doctor Who would choose to be? Sotek, Pyramids of Mars, and Omega. Really like to see Omega come back as a 13 episode arc, but taking on manipulating things in the background, ready to escape his antimatter universe. You know, Sotek, definitely. I love Pyramids of Mars. It's got everything about it, that Hammer House feel and Michael Birchard's in there, all these great actors, really high quality Doctor Who for me. I'd like a unit TV series, but I'd be terrified what they did with it. And I would have liked to see the Brigadier pop up for a couple, you know. I know he's passed on now, but I would have liked to have seen his character come back for a couple of episodes, even, you know, see where he was. The Mr. of Doctor YouTube, why is it also, would you go back to the multi-episode format of the Clangers? Yeah, he did. Matt Smith, he did the Weeping Angels. He did. Matt Smith was all right. He wasn't one of my favourites. I preferred David Tennant, but Matt Smith did. I like the Pandorica stuff, which I thought were really good. Pete. Well, they've sacked him and he's gone, Chibnall, and he's best that way. Jen, Martin, next live stream, tell me when you watch the Daily Worth Galaxy. Yeah, I will do, Jen. It's empty, keeps the games reading around the articles, Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Peter, and Susek turns up in the Great Comic. Yeah, he does. And I think there's some audio stories. There was a book. That was Pete, that was the Virgin book. It was Sutek's wife on it. Trying to get his energy restored because he got split all over time or something, didn't he? I don't know. Well, I know that he's gone. Chibnall. I read that he'd gone. He's not. I don't. He's not doing next series. I know that. Well, that's what I read. I thought he'd gone. They can't keeping him on. No, Chibnall. Surely he still would know he's gone. Didn't they get a new writer in? Because I thought they were like, because they weren't so happy. Well, the series isn't on this year. They moved it back a year. We're not getting Doctor Who till next year now. So I don't think we're getting it this year. It's 2020 we're getting Doctor Who. And I thought they got rid of him because I think they did. Because he want to impress with backlash he got. Because when it first started, it got highest ratings, didn't it? Did it first couple of episodes, and then after that, it was just declining every week. I mean, even papers were having to go at it. Want to say what the hell's going on? Peter, that's right, Martin. Big Finish is great news about. Oh, thank God, I'm right then. Oh, Pete, I do now. If he's gone, I might float back in. I'd rather, to be honest, can't Russell T Davies come back? Trek fan, what was the reason for bringing back the first Doctor from love episode of Capaldi's? Was it just to get Capaldi's to hang on? What was the reason for bringing back the first Doctor for one of the last episodes of Capaldi? Was it just to get Capaldi's version to realise he needed to let the Doctor go? Yeah, I think so. And opening the door for her as well, wasn't it? I mean, I'm not going to knock Jodie Whittaker. I think she's probably a really lovely person. But I just can't get into Doctor Who. It's not about a big man or woman or anybody. I just can't. If the writing's not there, what's the bloody point? And Sonic Screwdriver's shit in it. It's awful in it, Sonic Screwdriver. Oh, poor Jodie. Pete Chibnall is still with it. Oh, is he? I'm sure he's gone. Jodie's took his 3 planks. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, he is. Chibnall's an awful writer. Did he write Broadchurch or something? Well, the old he got a lot of credit, didn't he, for everything he wrote on that, didn't he? And then then we got that. I agree. Too many Trek fan. I agree. Too many companions in here we can't be. No, I love Clara Oswald. I did. I really did like Clara. I even like Billy. She were great as well. I'm pissing in water everybody everywhere. What the fuck? Oh shit! Just some. So how long got? Right, we've got 2 minutes. Right, guys. I'm coming to end of the stream. That was a quick hour. That was. Right. So I'm going to try and get on Wednesday. I will be on every Wednesday from the following week. I've got a lot of meetings this week and stuff, but I'm going to be on definitely next Sunday. I will, if I am on Wednesday, I'll put a little notification up on YouTube by Tuesday, let you all know. So hopefully I'll be on Wednesday night at 7. But from the week after, I will be on every Wednesday. I've just got lots going on at the moment. So hang on, I'll just read a couple of more. Just some guy missed most of it due to hull bridges. Pete, great show, and I'll see you all so long. Right then, guys. So I will be on next Sunday, definitely usual time. Oh yeah, Daniel. Daniel. He was involved in a car accident with his mum. I hope you're all right, mate. He sent me a message. So Daniel on the stream. He's all right. He got hit by a car. So I'm just saying, can you all wish, he's all right. And Daniel, look after yourself, mate. And we look forward to seeing you back in the stream. And send us a message on YouTube. All right, John. Hopefully I'll see you Thursday, mate. I will text you. I did get the text today, so yep. And I will see you on. Well, I could be on Wednesday. I'll put a little 10-second video up Tuesday and let you all know. All right, guys, have a great week. Any ideas you want to discuss, let me know, and I will speak to you all soon. And as the Martians say, to life immortal.